Everyone is part of a bigger story. It's a bigger story than you can imagine. It's a big story about a really big God. Discover the story that shows you the character of God. Hey, I'm Caleb, and it's time to take a deep dive right inside my Bible. The Bible is 66 books of history, letters, poetry, wisdom, and prophecy inspired by God that fit together like a special library. Together, they can give us an amazing picture of who God is and how God has worked in the lives of men and women throughout history who follow God. Many of them faced incredibly difficult challenges, but with God's help, they were able to do what they needed to, even when they were afraid. That's what real courage is all about. And I've got 4 stories to show us what it can look like. We get started in the book of Numbers. Here, God's people have reached the edge of the promised land, Canaan. Moses sends 12 spies to provide an undercover report. 10 of the men return shaking in their sandals with tales of walled cities and giants. But 2 men see past the hurdles and claim that with God's help, the challenge is mission possible. Now we jump ahead to 1 Samuel. The Israelites have made it into Canaan, but their king, Saul, has stopped listening to God. Instead of choosing a warlord or strong man to replace Saul, God calls a shepherd boy, David, to get ready for the job. When David takes supplies to his older brothers on the battlefront, he faces his first test, and well, you could say it's giant. Time to head to the book of Daniel. There we go. Over and over, the Israelites have turned from God, until finally, God allows them to be taken as exiles to foreign countries. But even though God's people are in captivity, God speaks to them through prophets, promising hope and rescue. One of these prophets, Daniel, proves willing to stand for the one true God, even though it might land him a sleepover with some less than friendly lions. We wrap up in the book of Esther. There it is. Here, Esther is chosen to be queen by the powerful Persian king Xerxes, who doesn't know she's Jewish. Then, one of Xerxes' officials tricks the king into signing an order to get rid of all the Jews in the land. God's people are in danger of being wiped out, and Esther faces an impossible choice. Keep her mouth shut or stand up and speak out, even though it could cost her everything. Whether you're called to save a nation or to stand up for a kid who's being picked on, it can be hard to do what you should. But God can give you the courage to do the right thing. And I sure can't wait to see how it plays out in you and me.